Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody. Here we would like to present our final project of PIR Sensor Network and Internet of Things subject with title Smart Home Security Using Passive Infrared Receiver Sensor. First, I would like to say thank you to our lecturer, Mr. Arif Kurniawan, and to all the viewers. Uh, First, let me to introduce to my group. We are from Group 8 that consists me, Agung Wijaksono, and my friend Uhamya Syah, and then Winu Nasara, and the last is Gede Binar. First, I want to explain about the procedure of our project. Sensors are installed on all possible entry into the house, such as windows that is susceptible to a break-in. Sensor will detect any movement on entry point and will light the LED and sound the alarm. A notification will then be sent to the user's smartphone. Okay, and then I will to explain about the sensor. What is the PIR sensor? PIR or passive infrared receiver is an input transducer based on infrared which is used to detect movement. Inside this PIR sensor, there are parts that have their respective roles, namely professional lens, IR filter, pyroelectric sensor, amplifier, and comparator. PIR sensor are passive sensor, namely passive sensor are sensors that convert electrical quantities into electrical signal that have a pattern so they can be converted. This energy is usually in the form of a magnetic induction coil, a conductive coupling or resistance from an electrical resistant device. So what tools we need? There are First, there are not MCU as microcontroller, and then PIR as motion sensor, and then LED and buzzer as indicator, uh, 5-volt power bank for the power supply, and the last is Android application for the dashboard. And then,
Uh,
okay,
in this slide, I will be explaining the diagram of MQTT protocol usage. In this project, we use three publishers, which correspond to each windows, which are Jendela 1, Jendela 2, and Jendela 3. The publisher will periodically publish the data to a broker, which in our case, we use test.mosquito.org as our broker. For the subscriber, we use MQTT Dash, a free Android app that can become a subscriber and display data from each topic. As I mentioned before, the tools used for MQTT, the MQTT broker using Mosquito can also use as MQTT client. MQTT client use Mosquito in form of PC and MQTT Dash in the form of Android app. The publisher of this project is using a microcontroller, not MCU, ESP8266, and use pub subclient library. And the subscriber is the devices which are our smartphone using MQTT dash an Android application. In this slide, I will be describing the mechanism of MQTT protocol in our project. In this system, Node MCU acts as a publisher that sends data of aman or tidak aman status to an MQTT broker port and to a topic. The data set is stored in a topic rumah tekom / jendela where a subscriber can subscribe to this topic to receive status that was sent by the publisher.
Then I will explain the algorithm for MQTT programming on NodeMCU. First, we must import libraries and declare the required variables, and ASP H266 Each library provides a wide collection of C++ methods or functions and properties to configure and operate an ASP H266 module in station or soft access point mode. Then the pub subclient.h library, this library allows you to send and receive MQTT message at that values and values of variables suitable for our network. To set up a Wi-Fi function, we start by connecting to a Wi-Fi network. Wi-Fi.mode function is used to set the mode used on the Wi-Fi network. In the function line, Wi-Fi.begin is used to connect the network, and the password corresponds to the Wi-Fi network. Then we check the connection status using the Wi-Fi.status function and look at the monitor terminal for debugging. Next slide, please. Reconnect to broker. This function is used to reconnect if not already connected. Then void setup is technically a function that you create at the top for its program. Inside the curly bracket is the code that you want to run one time as soon as the program starts running. Next, please. Then void loop is where the bulk of your Arduino sketch is executed. This function checks whether the client is connected or not. This function acquires the data and publishes it to the broker. Next, please. Okay, next. That is our first demo on October 24th, 2020. The system was ready, but it has not implemented into the tool. Next. Next. Yeah, next.
So this is the cost of all the components we use in this project. The total cost is 259,300 rupiahs. And this is how the system is connected. The PIR sensor is connected as input to the node MCU, and when it detects movement in range of 7 meters, the LED will be turned on to alarm the house owner that there's a high potential of robbery in the house. This system is installed near the places where burglars might come in, like windows and doors. As you can see in the left picture is where we plan to install the system, near the windows and near the door. And the right picture is the PIR sensor near the windows and near the doors. And this is what the prototype looks like. At the left picture is the home and model A. As you can see in the picture, there are two PIR sensors installed in the house near the front window and near the left side window. And at the right picture, the PIR sensor is installed near the window and the door. This is the testing result on home model A. As you can see, when the window and the doors are closed, means there are no burglars. The application dashboard said the home is safe from burglar. And on the right picture, as you can see, when the burglar broke into the door, the application dashboard said that there's a burglar activities in the house. And this is the testing result on home model B. As you can see on the left picture, there is no movement near the window and the doors. So in the application dashboard, it said there is no person near the window and the doors. And on the right picture, as you can see, a hand moved into the window, and in the window 1 said there's a burglar coming in the window 1. And let's see a video of our project.
Thank you for your attention. If you have any question, leave it in the comment. Have a good day and see you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.